chances. It's Ohtani Day. I repeat, Shohei Ohtani is pitching, and he's hitting second. Shohei Ohtani is pitching, and he is hitting second, and we have it for you right here on Bally Sports. Rich Waltz will join us. Jose Mota will join us. There was an RBI clinic to tell you about. You got two great lefties at the dish. Of course, Ohtani, Matt Olson for the A's. This is going to be fun. Ohtani looking for win number 10.
Pitch and then hit, all in the first inning.
He's an enigma. He is mysterious. His start Friday, pushed back, some general soreness in his arm, but then he threw that full gorilla bullpen, and he says, I'm ready to go. What do you think, in your mind, we will see? Will we see the guy going out there throwing 100, or will we see the guy maybe working around the plate and pitching here this afternoon?
I think he's going to read what the hitters are trying to do. That's the one thing we've seen from Shohei this year, his creativity and how he goes during the course of a game. Early part of the game, he has a touch and feel as far as what are the hitters trying to do. They're going to ambush his first pitch. We've seen some pretty good swings against Shohei Ohtani on the first pitch put in play. Will he pitch a little bit different? Will he use secondary pitches the first pitch? He is so smart as far as reading hitters, because you know what? He is a great hitter himself, and he reads what pitchers are trying to do to him. So I think that's helped him out tremendously doing both things this year.
You know, what we have seen against Oakland so far in this series is that they've held him down pretty well. The pitching has been good. So for your go-tos against this particular with 13:41.
And both of them, the thing they have in common, they're both players, managers. They let their players go out there and have fun. And when you do that, you can stay around for a long period of time and have success.
The batting order here today against Shohei Ohtani, Tony Kemp off the top, and Marte, who hasn't done it at the plate, but he's killed the Angels with the glove.
Yeah, he has. He's been fantastic out in center field. Tony Kemp is a name. Interesting thing of what Bob Melvin did. Usually you see Tony Kemp at the bottom of the order. I think the reason why he did it, because he works counts so well. Almost every single time you see 3-2 counts, that gives him an extra bat, and it's going to force the pitch count up potentially for Shohei Ohtani here today. So that's a great move by Bob Melvin, putting Tony Kemp. He doesn't strike out. He puts the ball in play, and he battles, and he gets 5 or 6 pitches every single time he's at the plate.
It's amazing the amount of attention that is focused on Shohei Ohtani going out there for his bullpen. All eyes on him, but he remains so incredibly focused.
Yeah, I mean, he knows how important he is to the Angels, the fan base, and globally how big he is for the game of baseball, yet he's still focused on what he's doing, getting ready on the mound, and he knows he has to face Frankie Montas today, swinging the bat too. That's the thing. You were talking about that.
Fastball, line to right, and deep, and gone! Like a bullet! 44! How fortunate are we to watch history as it unfolds? To see a performance so breathtaking that we know for generations to come it will be talked about. A player so singular that his only comparison is Babe Ruth. So today, let's all take a moment to appreciate this man, this performance, because decades from now, we can all say, hey, we were there. We saw Shohei Ohtani and greatness in 2021.
plan was, let's see how he feels. Let's see how the stiffness continues to move away after he throws a session. It all passed well. And Joe Madden said today, very importantly, they wanted consistency in what they started back in March to make sure it's finished off during the season. Plus, on top of that, it's modern times, man. Biomechanics, biometrics.
Time, let's roll. Takes aim at a really good Oakland Athletic lineup.
Yeah, they will battle.
And it feels like he's 3 for 8 in this series. It feels like things are starting to perk up a bit.
A broken bat hit on the ground. Second to last at bat, and his last at bat, he rocket to left center.
It's 12. Is pretty good as well.
Very, very similar as far as success on both their pitches with the splitter.
3-0 pitch.
Shohei doesn't swing at 3-0 all that often.
Count full now, 3-2. On toss.
There was a couple pitches in that sequence. He felt real good about where he hit his spot. He's not real happy about it. You can't throw a fastball any better at 90.
And of course, Ohtani now at first base and a threat to run.
Didn't look like he was prepared to run at all last night on base. I'd be pretty surprised.
You kind of knew this was coming from Bob Melvin. While Ohtani, as a pitcher, has just, for the first time in his career, issued an intentional walk. He's seen this a lot as a hitter already. And Bob Melvin's no dummy. He's going to walk him.
That's 2 walks in the game for Ohtani. Get him now 77 walks this year.
And so it's Goslin now.
Get him back to where he needs to be and to drive the ball to every single part of the field with power and, more importantly here, Rich, backspin the other way.
Hey, Jose, how hard is it for a guy like Ohtani, who's been walked intentionally twice, to come to the plate with discipline and not chase at this point?
He's got to go out there and just figure one zone, and if it's not in that zone, I am not doing that. I'm not chasing. I'm not trying to create numbers or overproduce with power. Just one zone, one pitch, location, strike. If not, let it go.
Let's see if he gets that location. Thank you, Jose. Montas. Ohtani going to bunt, drops it down with his speed. Montas fields it, fires it, and he's out.
Yeah, the only place he could bunt it where there was going to be a play made against him was back towards the mound, and Montas got off the mound quick enough to be able to get him out of first base. Shohei getting down the line quickly, but that definitely got him.
And I get it. You want to. It's more interesting than just saying, well, Ohtani's the MVP. Let's move on to the National League. Especially if there's a panel that's a strike that's discussing it. They'll discuss it.
10 strikeouts in this game in 8 innings pitched. That's your MVP, period.
Walk twice, out trying to bunt for a hit.
Go back to my Hyundai Kia.
The Diekman matchup has been trouble for him. And it is again as he swings and misses and strikes out.